Hey everybody, it's Alexander, and today we'll be taking a look at a controversy that took place 1 year ago, but is resurfacing as Sonic93 decides she wants to put a close to it. Which, I mean, that's totally okay, you know? Now, before we get into Just a Robots video, which has a shocking like to dislike ratio based on the actual contents of the video, I just want to take notice of something. On part 1 of her talking about the, dang it, I can't speak today, I swear. Okay, on part 1 of her talking about this controversy, look at the like to dislike ratio. It's 186 to 79 with 7,000 views. Now, then she made part 2 next. Totally fair. And then this response came out like immediately after. It got more views than that first one did, which is kind of sad. Now look at the like to dislike ratio here, 700 to 11. But look at the like to dislike ratio for part 2 of this. 115 likes to 403 dislikes. So essentially part 1 and part 2 of this rant, which are basically talking about the same thing, the like to dislike ratio for them is shockingly different. Which basically means that Wild Paws here sent his fans over to attack her. I tell you, there are some funny things in the world, right? I'm sure that's just totally sheer coincidence. Now, this video got no backlash at all, but I just thought it deserved some, you know? So I will be criticizing it. My friend Cody actually gave me some notes just on some things that I might not already know about the video, so I'll go get them. I'm back. Now let's get into it.
Make apology videos before, and most of the time I've seen people even questioning it if they're sincere about it, you know?
Hey everybody, guess what? Sonic93 did an oopsie. Just a robot. Whenever I have the chance to talk about the DeviantArt ranting community, I always take it, whether it's Icy Hazard or Stories in Pentagram. But Sonic...
Now, this isn't really related to the topic, so let's just skip all that.
But then out of nowhere, Sonic93 came back with another rant, and it was terrible. In the video, she covered another person's video and a DeviantArt journal. Both of them had a few complaints about Silver, and Sonic93, being a big Silver fan, got her panties in a twist. Eventually, out...
For one of them, it was not just that they were complaining about Silver, but it was that they were complaining about Silver while also saying that they were a fan of Silver. And Sonic93 thought that that was really hypocritical, so she called it out. And there's nothing wrong with that, despite what Jar is phrasing it to make you believe.
Did a commentary on Sonic93, and Sonic93 took her video down, and now...
Yeah, she took her video down because she thought that she was being attacked for the contents of it. And based on what we saw a second ago, with someone else having responded to her most recent video, and then it getting spammed with dislikes, it's not too unlikely. Not too unlikely, Jar.
Sonic93 has released an apology for everything that just happened, and we're here to cover that video today.
For those who don't know what the video was about, I was basically talking about two people who were saying their opinions about Silver, and they did it in a way that I felt I was really worked up by it. Not because it was different opinions from mine. No, of course not. Everyone is entitled to their own opinions, obviously.
Oh, you weren't worked up by it because it was different opinions? Well, let's check out a clip from your original video.
Oh my god! What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously?
You have a
Oh my god. What? Hold on. Let's hear that again.
God, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously?
You have a different opinion than me? What's wrong with you?
There was like no context to that. Like, that was the most out of context 2-second video clip from what was potentially like 10 or 20 minutes. I don't know. I don't know how long Sonic93 uploads for on average, but there's no way that the actual context of that quote was in there. Actually, this was one of the things that Cody told me about. Hold on. When Jar uses out of context quote, go to moment of truth, Melody isn't innocent, 43-47. Okay. Cody, I'm taking your advice. I'd better not regret it, because honestly, I have all the time in the world. This is it.
Hey guys!
43. This better be worth it, Cody.
Now, this was the part where I said, oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously? And if you're curious if I still stand by that point, let me demonstrate. Melody Sugarplum. What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously? Does that answer your question? And before you might end this video and go to Dumbsville telling him something like, Dubs, Sonic93 hasn't changed. She was lying all along. She did the same as Akayoshi wanted, just apologizing so people would leave her alone. She's still bullying that poor young girl for stating her own opinion of Silver that is different from hers. Or anything like that. Let me explain of why I said that. Think about it. This girl is claiming to be a huge Silver fan, only said a tiny few things she likes about him, but goes on and on and on about his flaws that wasn't even justified, and keep calling this character she likes annoying, immature, in a bad way that she can't handle, and twice on how Silver could be likable. Not to mention that she has admitted it, that the only reason she likes Silver is because of his fucking looks. Just like Akai Delia and Yoshiri 1 did with Sonic and Amy. Only liking those characters just because of their looks. While Yoshi was more reasonable on why he likes Amy, he made it clear it's for his own benefits and not really caring about Amy as a character herself. Melody Sugarplum is so damn picky about how she wants Silver to be like based on his looks. Yet she said before that there's a lot that she loves about the character, but openly admitted that she's more interested in his design, therefore she wants him to act like how he looks like. That doesn't define a huge fan to me. That defines a hater and a shallow person in my ears. Hence why I was so mad, upset, and said those things in my video. And no, it's not because I'm a solo fangirl and there's some secret club with rules and requirements on how to be a superior fangirl. It's because her arguments are horrible. Basically, common sense. And if you want more proof of it, she has done similar complaints to other characters.
Wow. Okay. Thanks. Sorry. Sorry to say, Jar, but that's actually pretty good context.
You know, I don't understand why I don't just...
Nope. No thanks.
Who watched the video, their impression was like, you can't handle different opinions of Silver. Something like that, or more like, I think it was something like that.
Sonic93, well, that is technically true. There's a lot more than just that. Did you not see Alduin Dajinka's video on you? One of the bigger complaints was that you were hating on Akai Dahlia for shipping her character with Sonic and Shadow, when you pretty much did the same thing. You shipped your character with Silver and Raphael. Personally, I don't care if someone ships their character with two different characters, but you do, and it's extremely hypocritical.
Oh wait, this was another thing that Cody wrote to me about. When Jar brings up the shipping thing, which is what I assume that was, go to Adyajinka is the real hypocrite, and go to minute 11:26. Wonder how long I've been going for.
I'm not gonna go in detail for my opinions of Akai shipping herself with both Sonic and Shadow.
11 minutes.
I already covered that up in the Rant series. But to make it short, it was how she A, portrayed her character when pairing up with them at the same time, not separately. B, how she treated each of them differently, and she always seemed to be into Shadow more than Sonic, or Maurice, as she likes to call her, despite her constantly drawing her with him all the time, including sticking close to Shadow's real personality, while Sonic's still too attached and obsessed with her. And lastly, C. Her shipping with them was always something desirable, and not really a headcanon or scenario, meaning that it's always something sexual, and nothing about elaborating Akai as a character, or how she be when pairing up with each of them. Not to mention that both of them are extremely out of character. I have nothing against Akai having these kind of fantasies and desires regarding Sonic and Shadow, but the problem is, that's all there is. Desires, and nothing else. And the first time I watched the video, or listened to the whole sonic93 does the same with Silver Raphael argument, I thought it was so ridiculous when I saw the picture she used to quote-unquote prove that like Raphael from TMNT. It was so ridiculous, and I will show you why. More proof of how this video lacks evidences, and in this case, wrong evidences. Because first of all, the picture is not supposed to be a couple picture. It's supposed to be a friendly comfort picture. There's a difference. I know the picture might be too hard to see the text, but if you really pay attention to what it says, I named the picture Raphael and Ruth Comfort, not Raphael X Ruth Comfort. Or
Okay, that's not too bad. So Jar has lied about everything so far. Nice. And that's the end of Cody's notes for me, but I'm sure I'll be able to deal with the rest of the video.
And like I said in the beginning, I had no clue what was wrong with the video. I was thinking to myself, literally, okay, I am very loud. I have done this before. What's the big deal about this video? I don't understand.
You know, I often title my videos, Blank Doesn't Understand Blank, but she's literally saying it. But again, as I said before, did you not watch out?
Yeah, is there something wrong with that? Hey, someone made a response video to you, and you don't understand the points they're making. Well, that's entirely your fault, because you lack interpretation skills or something. I don't know. I don't get the logic to saying that, Jar. That just makes very little sense to me.
Alduin Dajinka's video, she laid out things pretty clearly for you.
Not only that, but she seems to dislike Blaze the Cat in the same manner Jane did years ago with Amy Rose, because the character gets in the way of their shipping.
I really...
Wait, what? Wait, what? That was it? That was it? Hold on, I'm going back.
Dajinka Mika's video, she laid out things pretty clearly for you.
Not only that, but she seems to dislike Blaze the cat in the...
What about Blaze, Silver? Don't you love her? You just had to bring that bitch up, didn't you? Okay, what video is this on? In what context is Blaze even being brought up? There is so little information here. Literally anything could be said, and it could make sense. And the claim is that Blaze gets in the way of shipping? How does this prove that? It's an incredibly short comment thread of Sonic93 calling Blaze a bitch. That doesn't make sense.
The same manner Jane did years ago with Amy Rose, because the character gets in the way of their shipping.
I really don't understand.
My god, I hate the level of evidence that, people like Jar require in order to be convinced of something. It makes no sense.
I'm surprised you didn't understand.
Because I didn't know what was going on, why people reacted negatively about the video, things kind of got worse.
Now I can really sympathize with Sonic93 here. When I made my video on Adam from Adam Ruins Everything, I was really confused why people were hating on me. And because I didn't understand what was going on, things got really bad really fast.
Yeah, I agree. But you don't. You said 48 seconds ago, if I can find that.
All my videos, blank doesn't understand blank, but she's literally saying it.
And if you were okay with that, you wouldn't have felt the need to call this out as though it were some kind of objectionable statement. Let's go back to where we were.
You don't have any more problems either, Sonic93, so to everybody watching this video, please don't attack her.
One person made a commentary about it, and I was thinking she's being mean for no reason, because when she was talking to me before, and literally nobody gave me constructive criticism in a way I can understand.
Well, now I decided on a title for this video. But seriously though, Sonic93, you weren't really nice either in your video.
Oh my...
Oh, here it is. Here it is. The return of the out-of-context 2-second clip that it turns out when it's actually put in context makes a ton of sense as for the reason why it was said. Yes. Thank you, Cody. Thank you, Cody. The return of the out-of-context 2-second clip.
Hey, God! What the fuck is wrong with you? Seriously?
Yeah, how objectionable, huh?
Which gives Alduin every right to be just as mean in her video.
Wait, what, Alduin? I'm sorry, that line you just pulled wasn't being directed at Alduin. How do you get to there? So if you say anything even slightly mean about anyone, then anyone else totally unrelated to the conflict can just say whatever mean things they want about you? How in the world does that make sense?
How could you not understand her video? It was being very clear.
So by that logic, literally any character who is barely used anymore had a bad debut, and that's why they're background characters? You know, characters like Shadow and Blake.
Whoa, okay, hold on. I pretty majorly disagree with that. Shadow debuted in Sonic X, which was dubbed by 4Kids Entertainment, which is a really good company. You'd be hard pressed to say that Sonic X was a bad show. Just saying.
Ace who happen to have a very likable and well-received debut Sonic games, to the point that that's the main reason Shadow is still around and even has his own game?
Dude.
Oh, god damn it, what is it, freshman? I hate you.
You think Shadow's always relegated to a background character? He got a fucking DLC dedicated to him in Sonic Forces. He debuted in Sonic Adventure Battle 2.
It says Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure Battle 2? What is that?
It's like one of the best Sonic games in the fucking franchise.
Says Sonic Adventure 2.
What, did you want her to be nice? You're not nice to people in your video, so why should she?
What I was doing wrong, so I was thinking you guys are just being mean for no reason. At least two of them. One that made the commentary, and another one who is commenting on my video.
Well, you're not showing the comments, so I have no idea if this guy was mean or not. But if he was, it really doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, she's not showing the comment. Guess why, Jar? That video was taken down, so she can't access it. How can you not understand that?
Now, it is possible the guy wasn't very clear with his criticism in his comment. But I wouldn't know that because she doesn't show the comment.
Yeah, the video's gone.
And her old video is gone.
Yeah, that's why she didn't show the comment. What the hell? Yeah. How can't you... What?
But I can go off what I've seen of Alduin Dejinka's video, and let me tell ya, she was being very clear.
I just felt like you guys is being mean for no reason. Because I was like, if I do something wrong, why wouldn't anyone tell me in a way that I could understand?
Well, how else can people tell you in a way that you can understand? To me, Alduin did exactly to you what you did to Yoshi We1 in a Kaidalia. I really don't see the problem.
But basically, give me constructive criticism. Because if I'm going to be honest, making videos is not a way to reach me.
Well, she was giving you plenty of constructive criticism, but,
Okay, you've shown 2 scenes from her video. Why don't you show another one that presents this constructive criticism, huh? You totally can. You're a way better editor than I am.
If making videos is not a way to reach you, then is it a way to reach Yoshi We1 or Kaidalia? Just asking. And just so you know, right now you sound like quite a hypocrite.
Wait, how? Wait, how? I'm waiting for an example of how.
Basically,
How? Never mind. Jar has no interest in explaining himself.
I think how I work is like
Oh, fuck off, Jar.
I won't pay attention to something that isn't true.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it makes perfect sense if you put it into context. You wanna know what that context was? Here it is.
Even if the commentary and the recent video someone made about the topic is valid, make valid points, it's not saying the truth about me.
Yeah, not the truth about her. Do you have any idea what that means? Like, for example, if I'm talking about Jar and I say that he's part of the Illuminati wizard gang that's using magic to try to take over America and plunge the world into chaos, Jar has every right not to listen to that. How, or better yet, why did you take that out of context before responding to it? The meaning of that is crazy obvious. You psycho.
You know, it's more like how I portray myself as, and I did very horribly at it, and I didn't understand that in the beginning.
I hate to break it to you, but that's what commentaries are about. Yeah, sure, you might be a positive, well-rounded person outside of that video, but they were specifically talking about that video.
Do you think that's the impression that, you know, the audience gets? Because I'm willing to bet that ain't the case.
Not your channel as a whole, let alone you as a person. Alduin Dejinka even said in her video about you that you used to be one of her favorite ranters. Here's a tip for you, don't portray yourself like that in your videos. And also, don't be a hypocrite. Also, Sonic93, one more thing. I'm pretty sure Yoshi We1, outside of everything you and your friends showed, was a nice guy to other people. But guess what? He still did bad things, just like you.
No, I still have yet to see one example of Sonic93 doing something that is bad.
I really didn't. I desperately needed constructive criticism, and nobody gave me that until a few friends of mine who saw the video, understood what I was coming from, but still telling me what I was doing wrong.
Okay, what do you mean by that? Because Aldo and Dajinka knew where you were coming from, but you were wrong. That was the issue.
That is not even remotely true. Aldo and Dajinka's video was incredibly disingenuous. Essentially, they just talked past each other. We already heard from sonic93 that the reason why she was responding to that person was because she was claiming to be a fan of Silver, but also exclusively focusing on his negative qualities and saying about how he's an immature and bad and stupid character and whatnot. Aldo and Dajinka's complaint about sonic93 was that she was gatekeeping the concept of being a fan of Silver away from, this other person. That's talking past each other, and as I understand it, I mean, potentially, I don't know if it is or if it isn't, but potentially intentional disingenuous. Damn it. It was disingenuous, alright? I don't know the alternative way of phrasing it.
Were you willing to understand where the people you were talking about were coming from? No, of course not. So why should people do the same for you?
Wait, what the hell? Hey, you're disingenuous in your videos about people, therefore it's totally okay for them to be disingenuous toward you, even though I just said that they weren't disingenuous toward you. What? So it's okay to lie about this person as long as, in your opinion, which your audience just dogmatically eats up because they literally believe everything you say without question, she lied about other people? And yet, I still have yet to see an example of that, Jar.
Just be honest, you want people to be nice and polite to you.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, guess what? You can't do whatever you want and expect people not to do the same.
And as Jar once said to T-Moss Boss, toughen up, Cupcake, the world's not a nice place.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like something in defense of Jar, just saying.
The girl I was talking about, without censoring her from DeviantArt, she got hurt by it. And I felt really bad because that was not my intention of making making that video. I was just thinking, I'm saying my opinion.
Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Okay, fine, sure. Well, guess what? Aldo and Dajinka did the exact same thing. She was just sharing her opinion.
So, it wasn't a long time ago, I looked up her page to see did she get in trouble because of me, and unfortunately she did.
Whoa now, I'm not gonna let you pull that. Aldo and Dajinka pointed that out to you.
I decided to note her on DeviantArt to ask for her stance on the situation, and this was her reply. I understand she is a huge Silver fangirl, but I don't feel comfortable being on YouTube videos or in public, especially if I'm being talked about in a not good way.
Don't act like you found it out on your own.
No, Jar, she probably did find out on her own. Because there is no way that you can extrapolate I got censored from DeviantArt from, I don't want to be somewhere where I'm being talked negatively about. There is no way that you can make that extrapolation. No way in hell.
You didn't check if she was okay until after you got called out.
No, it was not my intention. Oh my god.
Not your tension? Don't you mean intention?
Alright, so we have literal accent policing, okay?
God, how fast did you rush this video out?
And I feel bad.
I'm doing my video basically live in that I'm not able to edit. So, I mean, what you're seeing right now, is my first attempt at recording this.
About making this happen. For causing this trouble. It was not my intention. I don't want to make a video just because I got called out. You know, and you might think I'm not being sincere. You might think I'm becoming the next Akaidilia, or, you know?
Who is Akaidilia? Do you mean Akaidalia? And while I do...
Yes, more accent policing. Okay.
You think you're somewhat being sincere, you also seem to just be doing this so people will leave you alone.
So, like I said, I'm really concerned what you guys are going to think of this video. I hope you will see my point of view, but obviously not blindly defending me.
Well, it's good that you said that. I'm really proud of you for actually saying that.
Yeah, that ain't a courtesy that Jar is applying to his audience. Nope, his audience just blindly defending him.
The way for me to try to handle the situation was just ignore it. Not ignoring what I caused, but ignoring what people say about me, ignoring those videos, because I didn't want to come off as a Kai or Yoshui1 with reacting with the videos negatively or something like that, and responding to it and make things worse for myself, you know?
Okay, well, I agree with you that you shouldn't negatively respond to these videos. You still should watch them, just so you understand why people are upset.
That video was an honest mistake. I can clearly say that. And what I mean by honest mistake, it was a clearly total misunderstanding. How I came off as and what people thought of the video and of me. It was a misunderstanding, and I'm not taking the blame on anyone else but myself.
Wow, good job, Sonic93. I'm really proud of you for doing that. I hope more YouTubers will learn from your example.
At least I tried. At least I tried to apologize in public.
Well, I'm proud of you for trying. Well, I do think this apology is better than most apology videos I've seen from YouTubers. I think you should have spent more time on this video.
Wait, so that was it? This whole video was just virtue signaling? Hey, Sonic93, did something bad, and now she's just apologizing so that people will leave her alone, and she's failing at doing it too, and her accent is bad, but, I mean, it is sincere, and it is better than a lot of the other apology videos I've seen on YouTube. So that was it? It was just, this whole video was for nothing? You didn't prove anything. What the hell? Huh?
Edited things more, and also took out the parts where you said, "You're not going to reach me with a video. I didn't understand why people were upset. Why can't you tell me in a way I can understand?"
And also, you need to edit out all your stuttering.
Ah, Jesus. I wish I could edit out all the stuttering I did in the beginning. But I can't, because here's the thing. This is a live response, in the sense that I'm not editing it.
It just made you look really bad. But before we end this video off, I just want to say a few more things. Number one, has anybody else noticed that when Sonic93 gets angry, she sounds a lot like Yellow Pearl?
And she's supposed to be a silver fangirl.
Yeah, she was speaking mockingly. She does not actually believe that Melody is a silver fangirl. How do you not realize that? She's speaking mockingly.
I don't know, Jar. She kind of sounds like Amy Rose when she's hammered.
Yeah, she's speaking mockingly.
See what I did there?
I don't know, maybe it's just me. And let's show one more example of Sonic93's hypocrisy. I want you guys to keep this
Oh god, let's do it. Let's do it.
in mind. She went after two people because they talked bad about a character she liked.
She talked bad about one of them because, that one of them went after a character she liked while also pretending to like said character. Which is totally fair.
These people never did anything to her prior, but she decided to go after them. Now I know what you're thinking.
Yeah, and you've never heard of me, and I decided to go after you because I thought this video was really stupid.
So what? People do that all the time. And while I personally don't have a problem with that, her friend Amy Chan does have a problem with that. Here's a clip from Sonic93's video that she did with Amy Chan on Yoshi Wii 1.
An example of his butthurtness would be at this anti-Tsunami group. Now, the people in this group never did anything to him, never attacked him for being a Tsunami fan, nothing like that. But since they don't like this pairing, Yoshi just came in out of nowhere, saying that they need to grow up and stop hating on my Tsunami.
It's amazing to see that you're doing...
Yeah, this video is about Sonic93. Why were we talking about Amy Chan? That made no sense. What's the point here? because someone else did something, you can't do thing? I don't get it.
Doing exactly what you were hating Yoshi Wii 1 for doing. Who knows, maybe I'll end up like her one day. But until then, let's check out all the new pieces of fan art.
And that's it. Just a 14-minute long video, literally giving no message at all, with thousands upon thousands of likes and just slightly over 100 dislikes. Alright. Well, I'm Alexander, and I hope you all enjoyed.